the girl suddenly realized that she and her best friend had fallen into a novel. They even married into the same wealthy family and became sisters-in-law. It turned out that not long ago, on their way home, the girl noticed that a novel featuring two characters with their exact same names had just been updated. But in that story, they were both vicious side characters, and their tragic ending was dying on the streets. Just then, a car came speeding toward them, and the next second, the girl found herself inside the book. When she was complaining that her mother-in-law's cooking looked like poop, she didn't realize the old lady was standing right behind her. As she was getting scolded, she suddenly noticed the scene looked exactly like one from the novel she'd been following. That's when she realized she had actually transmigrated. Still in shock, she accidentally bumped into her new sister-in-law. Remembering that in the book her character and the sister-in-law didn't get along, she immediately switched into her mean girl mode and snapped back at her. But to her surprise, the sister-in-law fought back. The girl froze, because in the novel, the sister-in-law was supposed to be a weak crybaby. Now that she was acting so differently, the girl started to get suspicious, and tested her with a secret code only she and her best friend knew. Sure enough, the sister-in-law responded correctly. That's when they both realized they had crossed into the same book. The girl had married the older brother, and her best friend had married the younger one. Then she remembered that in the story, her character got kicked out for cheating with a lover, while her best friend's character had her legs broken for leaking company secrets to her family. Knowing how badly things ended for them, they immediately decided they had to escape this family. But their mother-in-law called them back. The girl was terrified, but her best friend whispered that the woman was just strict on the outside but soft-hearted inside. Still, the mother-in-law thought they were arguing again, since in the book, they never got along. Trying to show authority, she lectured them, but both women knew she wasn't truly bad, so they hugged her legs, acting cute, and promised they'd always listen to her from now on. Seeing her rebellious daughters-in-law suddenly so obedient, the mother-in-law was thrilled, thinking her evil mother-in-law persona had finally worked. She happily told them to go eat dinner. At dinner, both girls tried hard to please their in-laws, constantly serving them food. But the father-in-law looked terrified of his wife's cooking. When the mother-in-law finally tasted her own dish, she realized it really was terrible. Later, the father-in-law transferred each of them $1 million as pocket money, saying that whoever gave birth first would get 10 million more, and even shares in the family company. The two girls were instantly excited, vowing to work hard to have kids. The girl even declared she'd give her husband 8 children. Her best friend laughed, saying her husband wasn't into women, so that was impossible. The girl got mad and shot back, accusing her friend's husband of having lots of lovers, but none of them ever got pregnant, implying he was the one with a problem. The in-laws were stunned. Just then, both husbands walked in. The girls panicked. The father-in-law scolded his sons for never being home, and the mother-in-law quickly dragged him off to eat, saying they should give the couple some privacy. Once the elders left, the girls tried flattering their husbands again, but the men accused them of questioning their manhood. The best friend smirked at her, only to get scolded by her own husband too, and before she could react, he picked her up and carried her straight to the bedroom. The girl didn't escape her husband either.